You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for a ride.
Like he was supposed to be shiny? I don't think so. What do you do in science shows like what's the happiness? Least face between Disocrd instance below. This is now the beginning of the new term. At middle school, Worcester sentiments like I wish New Year's would never end were built during the third term. How was it 17? I didn't do this at all. I haven't buckled down and focused on the studies right from day one. During lunch break, I had lunch with everyone for the first time in a while. It means finally starting soon. I'm very much looking forward to it. Is that what we've been doing up to the third term different from the election? Yes, those are simply association activities. Well, actually, they actually asked that their term has begun. Huh? There seems to be an associated president be elected to the other president? Maybe do a nomination vote, that's what was wrong. Customary, of course, in reality, we've already been chosen. Our school that reviews formalities, we can't admit the nomination process. I see. It would be a complex second term, but on the other hand, the students seem quite motivated. Did they sound like errors and research on I knew? This confusion has regard even though we're ahead, okay? Oh, yes. What do you mean ahead? How egotistical. You must be joking. Sure, sounds spontaneously chimed in. It's not a joke after all. This battle isn't over yet. It would be a pretty inconvenient war, wouldn't it? Suppose, let me see then. Let's go. This is all but one, but let's give everything you got all the same. See, more egotistical. These two are the same as ever. As the campaign begun, previous signs evident atheism, I was anything but. Of course, on the surface I was doing everything I needed to, but I was trying to operate mechanically almost like a robot. In other words, I was avoiding any feelings. The reason was clear. The issue of our software to parents weighed heavily on my mind. My father had said this before. When it comes not to love but to the future, there are circumstances in the Kayagi films cannot be solved by your feelings alone. You do understand, don't you? To be very blunt, I was just some guy shitty upbringing. You thought irrationally, I didn't know the Kayagi family name at all. Probably not been opposed to our love, but when he said the future, that must have been what he was hinting at. Of course, I didn't want to do on being with Ruriko forever. Never. In which case, I need to get our parents to approve of me. How do I do that? However, with all this on my mind, I just couldn't get myself away with this campaign, which would be the conclusion of my first year was an S. Oh, coming. Ruriko-san. Do you have a moment? Of course. She's not busy with bedding and activities, so it was there for a show up after school. It seems like I've been on my mind. What's on your mind? Hey, that was very well lately. Ah. Is that right? I'm surprised you noticed. The heart is connected. That was definitely true. To be honest, it's not that I have a secret or anything, I just had something on my mind. I dropped a few questions I faced Ruriko-san and told her exactly what had been bothering me. Practically speaking, I don't think what Dad said is unreasonable. Yes, so? I nodded. Probably, I mean, him setting up with a guy you don't even like is unreasonable. Dad said about being reasonable and standing at the tops of so many people, he himself can sort of picture it. Yes. There's no way for me to change the fact that I'm nothing more than a guy with a shitty upbringing, so... Try to keep your relationships at first.
マサヤさんは決して馬の骨などではありませんよ。それは私が
Something
よく知っています。
says like yes, you're not a man with a shitty upbringing. I know better than anyone. Thank you. Now that I thought about it, anyone ever says things so harsh to me before I hear this nest? I was just terrified of running someone or something, Shadow. Those are feelings before.
マサヤさん、
Huh? This is how bitch Jerry can switch years away.
どうして涙を流すのですか？
Why are you crying? I'm just so happy. I feel so blessed that our hearts are connected.
私もですよ。
I agree.
です。
Rose particularly tells us that to her tongue for the kiss gradually grew deeper. You know, for this causing certain pride by its rights in the occasion. This Ruriko son gazed at me with glossy eyes.
私、向こうから戻ってきてからというのをずっと我慢してきました。
See back from ship, I have been holding back. Holding back?
寮でだなんて、なんだか恥ずかしいような気がして。
Poetry in the dorm just seemed kind of embarrassing.
今はもう我慢したくありません。マサヤさんがもし
But I didn't want to hold back any myself, son. I want you. Yeah, I want you, Ruriko-san. I heard your breath through her hole as she let a hot sigh. Why is the bad, Ruriko-san? It's okay, right? We can do it now. Let's both reach for one of the buttons on our boss that waiting for an answer.
私の方からも
Let me do it too. Took down and off things game where he has been sent to request one another. So we enjoyed each other's body from transition appropriately and directly while the lovemaking session. Me after we exhausted, we collapsed onto the bed for a short while and catch our breath. And if cleaning ourselves up, we exchanged a shy smile.
日も高いお茶にしなどどうしてしまって甘えて私は我も忘れて乱れてしまって
I just was so still. In addition, I also control got so disheveled.
本当に穴が開いて入りたい気分です
It's so I like to hide in a hole right now. But it's very cute seeing you get so wild during sex. Roger gave her a gentle kiss. Ruriko-san giggled in response.
本当ですか
Really? Really? I thought it's just for me. We spent a happy quiet time together for a while. Ruriko-san was as though she suddenly remembered something and said,
そういえばさっきはマサヤさん何を言いかけたのですか
By the way, we're able to see Arium Saya-san.
馬の骨に過ぎないということは変えようがないだからと言っていましたよね
So if me to change the fact that I'm nothing more than the average upbringing, so did you not? Yeah. I replied, my smile warping into more serious expression. Maybe I wanted your parents to approve of me. Actually, I absolutely need to make sure that happens. Otherwise, nobody will be together forever. What should I do so that they approve me? I've wondered that lately.
日 にでもまた両親に会いに行きましょうか。
Be with my parents again on Sunday.
お父様お母様が実際のところ何を望んでいるのか、それは私も知りません。
Honestly, I don't know what the father wish for.
であれば考えていたところで答えが見出せるとは思えませんから。
That being said, I don't find answers they're just thinking about it. Yeah, about that. I spent the rest of my advice, Ruriko-san.
では今月のデートは私の家ですね。
Okay, go to my house for a date this month. Yeah. A date moved to the 22nd this month. Day of Sunday, January 22nd. Ruriko-san and I visit the Kawayagi household. Hello. Hello. Usually our parents were all smiles, but I couldn't help being a nervous wreck. Ruriko-san is just a small ordinary waiter with a complete tense today. Once we left the room, her father spoke.
さて、今日は何か大切な話がある。
Now then, here's something for just left us today. Ruriko-san and I see class he was on that. Damn, I want to ask a question can I ask you and drop can't visit you.
そう緊張せず、
Doesn't need to be so nervous. You must have been acting, but also you just used to be so white. I apologize. Said the head nailed. Richard, look at Ruriko-san. Wait. Ruriko-san. I'm sure we will get married. That is what both Ruriko-san and I intend to do. However, I had not forgotten what you both told me. The Kaya family has responsibility to an extraordinary number of people, and Ruriko-san is heir to that. You as students myself understands what that means, so I have a request.
今のお願いなんじゃないのかね。
Was just brought up the request? What I just brought up?
結婚させてほしい。
Please let's get married? No, my request for you to tell me something. Tell you something? What should I do in order for you, for parents, to accept me? When I asked that, both the parents looked a bit surprised. After waiting in silence, Ruriko-san slowly raised his attention to her.
ルリコ、マサヤ君と添い遂げることで必ず幸せになれる。そう確信しているのだね。
Ruriko, I thought you'd be happy if you were to be with the Messiah for the rest of your life.
確信しています。というより、それはもう事実なんです。
Yes, I'm positive to say that is already a fact.
だって今、とても幸せですから。マサヤさんと一緒にいることが。
I'm very happy right now, being together with Messiah-san.
そうか。前の見合いの時は、お前はそんな笑顔を見せたことはついぞなかったか。
I see, you never smiled like that during your marriage interviews before, but
それはそうでしょうね。
I'm sure I did not. Ruriko-san took her with a smile.
クリスマス旅行の時にも思ったことだ。マサヤ君は年齢にかかわず思慮深いところがあるようだね。
Let's order a trip for Christmas time, but Messiah-kun appears to be more prudent in some ways than his age suggests such thing.
ええ、
Yes.
そうした思慮深さはルリコの婿として必要な条件ではある。
But such prudence is essential for whoever who would become Ruriko's husband. Does that mean that my son show unintentionally, but her father will be back?
まあ待ちなさい。今のは条件の一つであって全てというわけではない。
But wait a moment, there was one condition, but not everything.
実は私たちの考えていたことはあった。それについて番宣後の問題がはっきりしてから伝えようと思っていた。
To tell the truth, we're thinking about something ourselves, because considering informing the situation was the issue with us was settled.
線路の問題。
Issue with us?
今日が サヤ君がひょっとすると3月で高校されるかもしれない。
There's that whether school can win or not. Is it possible you could send Marcus Tycoon? Yes.
いや、それはどっちでもいいわ。ともあれ、進路がはっきりしてから私たちの考えを伝えようと思って。
There's another way. Once your course is made clear, we are planning to inform you of our intentions.
では3月になったらまたお話を聞きに来ればいいのですね。
Then March comes, we should come talk to you again?
そういうことだ。
Yes, that will do.
わかりました。
Understood. In the end, the death coming out of state their original goal unfulfilled. Kinda ended with people wondering what their follow-up was going to be. Everything was off the ground vote, and it was over. Of course, it was my usual area of concern, but matters of importance seemed to just keep cropping up.
気にはなりますね。いずれにしろお父様とお母様がマサヤさんに対して好感を抱いていることは確かです。
So am I, but it's true that my father and mother feel favorably toward you.
だから信じましょう。きっと悪いようにはしませんよ。
Sweet, I'm sure nothing bad will come of this. Yeah. He took So's hand. This is not pleasant, cheerful, and never lost the healthy optimism of hers. As long as I had her with me, I'm sure I could stand up to any child that came my way. That was what I believed. Then the fate of the grand vote arrived. The one right to the next senior council president was Disocrd. Which means
ちょっとリセったら何もテーブルに突っ伏さなくてもいいじゃない。自慢のバストが潰れちゃうわよ。
hey, Lisa, you really fall so far on the table over it. You want the question that bust you is so proud of.
自慢したことなんかありません。
Not proud of it or anything.
まあそれは冗談だと。まあ元気出しなさいな。
What was the joke there? There, cheer up. Gal's comment was intended to boost his spirits, we decided to try to move constantly aside.
本当にもうこんな気持ちよ。まさか負けるなんて思っていなかったのよね。
I was in an orange mood right now, and I thought I would lose.
逆にどうして勝てると確信できるのよ。本当にリサさんも自信過剰ね。
And why would you just tell me you would win? You always got this week, son.
悪かったわね。
Well, excuse me. It was the same back and forth as usual, but there was no energy to make this son's replies.
まあ残念なのは私も同じよ。なんだかんだで白百合会としての活動頑張ってきたつもりはあるし。
What you're saying goes for me. I always try to do my best in my duties, what we say, you know.
ただ問題はマサヤ君。
Issue with Masai-kun. I do a present turn to me.
今日の結果でバンセンは結局新年度から元の女子校に戻ることになったの。
Due to today's result, business will go back to being an all-girls school in the new school year.
サンプルはもはや必要なし。ということはマサヤ君も
No need for a sample, which means that Masai-kun will.
目こぼしとかないのかな。1年間通ってきたわけだし。
Or she can't look him? He's been going here for a year already as it is.
相手はお母様だからね。まず期待をすべしね。
Should I tell you it made sense since the start of the game? It's my mother dealing with. I wouldn't get your hopes up very high.
ですよね。
You're right.
バンセンヌ出ていったどうするつもりなの。
It would be business. Tell you what you tell to theory school.
そうするしかないよね。
See, he has so much other choice. You just don't fight, pick yourself up.
本当に
It's unfortunate. I was planning to student beside size instead of graduation. Yeah.
私マサヤ様のことは決して忘れません。
Another 50 beside sama. Thank you.
まあ死ぬわけじゃないもの。会う機会があるでしょ。同窓会とか。
The only people that are part of the graduating class who could go to those reunions unless they were invited by someone else from the reunion. Then again, I guess Ruriko would invite Messiah. It's gonna die or anything. I'm sure we'll have a chance to see each other, like cutscenes and stuff. Okay, if he's hitting those?
まあいいんじゃないかしらね。マサヤさんが1年間は万世の生徒だったことは事実なのだから。
What would the harm be? The fact that you were a student of this role here. I was at a place for a month and a half. I could go to a reunion if I felt like it. But then I had to go all the way over there, and then I had to try not to do anything stupid. It's too much work.
いつさんたら珍しく親切なのね。
All being unusually kind.
いいよそれ。
What's that supposed to mean?
今回の結果ですが、きっとマサヤ様が拒絶されたわけではないはずです。
I really think he's out this time, but I'm sure that wasn't a rejection of Asada-sama himself.
学校の方向性という大きなうねりを変えるのは結局のところ難しかっただけではないかと。
Just making huge waves and changing the school's course of action was ultimately very difficult. There was the coach Howard trying to console me.
それにしても一番残念なのはルリコね。彼氏が消えちゃって。
There was the point, it must be you, Ruriko. Your boyfriend's going to disappear.
ですね。私3年生になったら教室の机に写真立てを置いて授業の間も常にうるうるしていようと思います。
Yes, you're right. By the time we go to third year, I'm sure I will have this picture framed at my desk and we'll constantly get 2 hours between lessons.
冗談を言える元気があるなら大丈夫か。
The experience our jokes, you'll be fine.
まあ多少会いにくくなった程度で火が入るような私たちではありませんからね。
It would be difficult for us to see each other, but not be enough to put rifts in our relationship.
言うわね。
Now you said it. Well, that's true.
そして定期的にパンターベルにスパイをしてもらって浮気の兆候があろうものなら鋭い牙で頸動脈を。
So I shouldn't cover the harem anymore. Got it. I probably put Piaki spying you. You sure as I cheat, I was thinking sharp fangs in your carotid artery.
牙あるのパン君。
Your veins, Banku? This and that happened. After the ground vote, our ordinary days continued on as usual until March began.
では行きましょうか。
Well, it's not almost over, so let's keep going till it's over. Been a longer episode, so, enjoy. Oh, then, Jojo? Yeah. I'll ask you the day we'll meet with the parents.
手続きはもう済んだのですか？
Here to all the procedures? Yeah. She met the process of challenging back into the school that I attended for coming to visit us. Everything else believed that I would be returned to middle school at the start of the term. Just find time to stay for this building, too. Turn around and looked at the 1,000 new dormitory I spent the last year in. It's incredibly comfortable here, so leaving is pretty disappointing.
お住まいももう決まったのですか？この前どうしようかまだ迷っていると言っていましたが。
Sorry, you believing? You mentioned before that you were still unsure about what to do. Yeah. I said on these the one apartment, but actually they were worried me. My body couldn't accustom to the comfortable dormitory lifestyle. That said, no matter how much money I had left, I wasn't so sure I could work in nice places I was still just a student. I'm stuck complaining over it. I can talk to you right away once I decide for sure. Of course. I wonder if getting in touch with you would be difficult. That was why the just had social filters installed. If I recall Ruriko's cell phone, it says that I would be connected to the school operator first. It wasn't like we were just without a phone call through for an outsider.
便箋と封筒、そして切手を買い込んでおいてくださいね。私もそうしますから。
Please go to the stationery and envelopes and stamps. I will do the same. Yeah, we can just write letters. I turned around and stared at the school building. The place I lived for years, but smiling, getting mad, and falling in love. Now this day had come, this is the place ever again. Goodbye, business. It was a wonderful year. Even so, I didn't feel lonely. If I were to ask why, it was because I had Ruriko-san. My nest was something I would never be able to forget. It replaced with memories. However, memories are something you can only carry with you. My path is definitely before me. I was walking along a new path now. That was all there was to it. All the same, tears began to faintly form in our eyes.
さて
Now then, let's face each other just like we had the month before last.
さっき万千の行く末がどうなったか
This whole conversation is typically epilogue. It's fairly short though. First, we tell him everything to out of his nest. In the end, it will remain in our girls' school.
すると君は方向処分
Is he officially expelled? Yes.
4月からはどうする
What do you do starting in April? I'll be enrolling in the Hatsukuri school. This is the school I attended originally. I see.
万千のにいる間は難しいとそうである1年間前倒しできる
I thought it'd be too close for you with nest, but in Del's case, we push up a year. You did say a miracle sign exchange glances.
お父様、そろそろ聞かせてください。マサヤさんに一体何を望んでいるのか。
Could you tell us what exactly is going on from Sana-san?
ではマサヤ1月君の問いかけに対してどうしよう
Alright, so I'll answer the question you asked me in January.
端的に私もかなり君のことをもっとよく観察したいのだ
Get to the point where I found to observe you more closely. Observe me.
そうしてこの男子であればよりこの相手としてふさわしいそうした確信を得たい
Doing so, I'd like to get a sense of whether or not this boy is suited to be a partner, Ruriko.
そしてまさや君には我が家
Follow note, Messiah, who may come our households. I'm getting really zero flashbacks now. A what? Yes, I understand. I'll come meet you right away. Oh, Sachi-san. I just word from Kasai-san. Car is jammed in the flat, so I'm going to go meet them. What? Understood. Oh, please don't forget the parasol. Hey, you walk around the way that share with our son. Understood. Oh, and also, yes? The tie is crooked. Yes. Oh, there she is. Ruriko-san. Ha.
走ってきたんですか？
Did you run here? Yeah, the bounty kept you waiting also.
あと
Also? I want to see your face as soon as possible. Please use me while I wait here for the roadside service to arrive. Jared Kasai-san bowed to us. Please take care of the way, Ogunuga-san. Understood. We were far apart in age. He could be my father, but Kasai-san addressed the same son on honorific, which meant, system-wise, I was superior. Yep, reasonable flashbacks. For the story series, from the second set of episodes to the end of the last episode. You are ready, Ruriko. I said before the parasol over her head.
マサヤさんにそんな風に言われるとなんだかとても変な感じです。
You talked to Miss Hassan. Yeah, I'm sure. Sai-san is so strict though. If I caught Ruriko-san at her home, I was sure horns would grow from her head. Turn ear that italics would too. Oh, is it straight now?
ネクタイいや大丈夫です。走ったせいでしょうか。頭がボサボサになっています。
So that's fine. Since you were running, your hair is ruffled. That day, 4 months ago, my lord, as I know how to call him, offered for me to become butler at the Kamiyagi estate. A what?
執事
A butler.
執事である。同時に私の右腕ともなって
I become a butler at the same time, right hand man.
そうして近くにいても君という存在についてより確信が得られるだろう。
People keeping you close, I should get to know you better, become more confident in this person. What do you think? Yes, I understand. Of course, there's no way I would refuse. After that, I wore the hats of both the student and the butler. The head maid, Sachi-san, was kind of a sweet person, but the guy also was comfortable, and I was completely satisfied. I was pretty impressed by the spiking at first, actually. It still like the clothes that were wearing me even now.
でもよく似合っていると思いますよ。
They look great on you. Really? Yes.
それにしても夏休みをこんなに楽しみに思うのは私初めてです。
Still, that was the first time I vacation before.
もういくつ寝るとの歌を毎日歌ってしまいました。
I play the song every day. It's the same for me.
夏休みになれば毎日顔を合わせられますものね。
The city comes to see each other every day. Yeah.
マサヤさんの1%での生活は随分と味気ないものになってしまいましたもん。
So the dog without you is exercise, son.
それを取り戻すためにもこの夏はずーっと一緒にいましょうね。
We're also long middle fruit, okay? Yeah, we get it all the time for sure. And thus, Ruriko's out comes to a satisfying end. I've seen all the scenes before, so it's really not any point for me to, go over them. But the backgrounds for you two. Shio Nakaya, you did a great job. To everybody else, but one at a time here. Rock of Banana Limited. She just said, raised by Sumire Fujimoto. She was watching. Same vocalist. Main theme. Come on, Comic Bread, I'm waiting. Ko and R. Stewart did a good translation, but they missed a bunch. Kiwiwi, you missed stuff too. Lots of stuff that I've seen you missed. Did base it properly though. That's great. Didn't crash or freeze at any time when my computer wasn't bugging out. You're showing me any of your novels. I'll be very critical. I might do it great. I might actually do it for free. Come on, Cloud Novel. Hire me. I'll do it for minimum wage. I love visual novels. It's my specialty.
プリンセスエヴァンジールダブルハピネス。
Where's the title screen? Let's go to the extras menu real quick. You get all CDs for the route use for us to complete it. Well, that's part of this one, so there you go. Because seeing as I haven't do anything about that. So, Does I should figure here. You can pick any route you completed. You can change your expressions. The air, there are different faces. The air here. The air is here. Or use buttons down here. Choose the arrows locations, as you can see here. This for every character. I'll show the soft part. You can also set the music. Now it doesn't tell you whose is whose, but it's pretty hard to tell when you get to this point. You know who this is? This is obviously Konomi. This is Mitsuki, Tommy. This one is I forgot her name, Marika? Yeah, Marika. These two are just stuff that happens.
プリンセスエヴァンジールダブルハピネス
So next time, next video piece, we want to do a short series between this and the next route I do, which we decided eventually. So next time, gotta go fast. Till then.